Hi guys, this week for Fundations we're talking about closed syllables. It's Unit 9, and a closed syllable is when you take one breath in a part of a word. So if I were to say cat, that's one syllable. If I say catnip, that's two syllables. Here's how you find out. If you put your hand right under your chin and you say cat, your jaw drops one time. So you're taking one breath with the syllable, cat, and your jaw drops once. If I say catnip, your jaw drops two times, and that's two syllables. And you can try it with different words too, like table. That's two syllables. My jaw dropped two times. But if I say chair, one drop and one syllable. So you can try it with different words to find out how many times your jaw drops and how many breaths come out. So for instance, board, board. One drop, one breath, one syllable. This is a mocker. So it would go marker. Two drops, two syllables. So we're talking about words with only one syllable and a syllable called a closed syllable. So how to tell that a syllable is a closed syllable and what to do with it, how to mark it for Fundations. Okay, so Unit 9. When we have a word like bat, b, a, we're always working from our vowels when we're looking at our words. So we find our vowel and we see that there is something after it. That's your clue that you're working with a closed syllable. I like to call it a closed door syllable because if I hold my vowel and I can close the door on that vowel, then I have a closed door syllable. If I have a word that I'm just looking at and I have the vowel and something after it, a letter after it, then it's closed in. Again, only in one syllable. So I have b, at. I can close the door on it and it's making a short sound. In a one syllable word, the vowel will be short. If I change this word to bath, now I have two letters after my vowel. I found the vowel, I have two letters after it. I can still close the door on that vowel. Two letters, it doesn't matter that there are two letters now. This vowel still remains short. It's one syllable and the vowel is short. Let's take a look at another example. We have s, a, ch. Find my vowel. I look after it. There are two letters making up the digraph, so I can close the door on it, making it a closed syllable. Close in that vowel, and the vowel is short. So the U will say uh. A word could have something after it and no letters at the beginning. So I could have the word it. As long as I can close the door on the vowel, it, close the door on that vowel, then the vowel remains short. There was no letter before it. I could turn this into sit, still remains closed door, or just have it, it's closed door. Okay, so it doesn't matter what's before the vowel. You're only looking at what's after. As long as I have a letter after the vowel. Okay. So what makes something not a closed door syllable? Let's look at this. If I have a digraph, sh, and a vowel, e. Remember, it doesn't matter what's before the vowel, so I find my vowel. There's nothing after this e here. So there's nothing closing on this e. This e is not short. This e will make its long sound. E, sh, e, she. Not a closed door syllable, not a closed syllable, she. What else would make something not a closed syllable? I have a letter before my vowel here. B, ah. So what would make it not a closed syllable? Right here, having a double vowel. So when I have a double vowel, my vowel teams change and this OA becomes O. So I have B, O, T. So even though I could close the door here, the rule does not apply. So two things would make that closed syllable not a closed door. If there was nothing after it, or if it was trying to close in a double vowel. Last thing to take a look at is, what do these closed vowels look like when we mark them? Okay. This is something that you're going to hear for a long time. We're going to talk about this in first grade. We're going to talk about this in second grade and in third grade. So this is the first time you're hearing this, but you will hear Mrs. Hoard talk about this for a long, long time. Okay? We have the word cat. We mark this syllable with three things. We mark it with a line. This line tells me that this is one syllable. Okay? Line. A C telling me that it's a closed door syllable, closed syllable. And a brand new word, something called a brev. A brev is like a little teeny tiny U, and it goes over the vowel, and that tells me that it's a short vowel sound. So this little symbol right here, this little teeny tiny U, is called a brev, and it stands for a short vowel. So you'll hear Mrs. Hoard and Miss Cayano and Mrs. Scanlon say forever, line C brev, line C brev. We mark a closed syllable with line C brev. Let's look at another one. Closed door, because there's my vowel and something after it. Remember, it doesn't matter if there's anything beforehand. So this is a closed syllable. Line for one syllable, closed brev. One more. Here's my vowel. Something's after it. That something is a digraph. Something's before it. Doesn't matter. That's fine. Line. C for the closed door. Brev. What's the word for that? Brev. Line C brev. Line C brev. That is how you mark a closed syllable. Okay, that's it for now.